in Mpumalanga. Pretty Nkambule, Yvonne Mnisi and Solomon Yerenda remain trapped underground at Lily Mine. 7 years later, families have still not found peace. They remain camped outside the mine in makeshift structures. We touch base with Newzroom Africa's Mweli Masilela, who's standing by for us to speak to the father of Pretty Nkambule. No doubt a very haunting moment at this time for that family. Mweli.
Yes, indeed, to yet another emotional day as the families as well as the former employees remember that fateful day, which the incident that happened 7 years ago, exactly 7 years ago here at Lily Mine in Barberton. And I can tell you that this morning there was a walk into the mine as well as a prayer session, and that session has been concluded. So now we're going to get to the formal proceedings of the day. But let me bring in Pretty Nkambule's mother. Her name is Beauty Mavuso. She's one of those who attended to this morning's prayer session, and you could see from the faces of the mothers of those 3 trapped miners that indeed this is an emotional situation as they prayed for closure in as far as this matter is concerned. Mage sikubonile namuhla ekuseni nawe lapha emthandazweni and nalabanye laba nyamalalelwa bantwana phansi emgodini. Ngabe njengoba kukhunjulwa lelanga lanamuhla kufika ini engqondweni yakho?
Ngiyalimala kakhulu. Angikhoni nekulala vele. Ngoba ngivanga buhlungu kakhulu ukuthi angathi uthi labantwana baphuma kwento enjani. Kubuhlungu nje kakhulu ngoba nalobulele uyaphuma ejele. Bamkhiphe. Laba bebasebenza betelektosebenza bebangethi nokutontshontsha ukuthi uhambe ngilabo zamazama. Bebasebenza baqashiwe ngumlumbu wabo. Kepha mase bathole lokhu umlumbu wabo akasenamsebenzi nabo. So wenda ungathi bantu langabadi kanti labantu baqashwa nguye basebenza. Sibuhlungu kakhulu ngoba nalabantwana mabasibute ekhaya bathi egogo kanti wena bathini labelungu. Sipho ukuthi bathi hawo bantu abethu Nkosi yami bathi basalungisa bathi hayi mani gogo. Baphatha kancane phela labelungu. Bomake ngase baphumile incene nje ngasiyajabula kube sesiyababona ngoba sesidze lesikhathi solo bale phansi. Vele sibuhlungu kakhulu mina nje angikhoni nekulala. Mabalele bantu vele angilali noma ngakusikhathini buthonga abuthi. Ngize ngende sakutela emini ebusuku nje angilali. Ngiyenhlithiyo yami ibuhlungu kakhulu iphokubala sonke isikhathi ukuthi lo mfana mukuphi lapha khona. Ukhona umuntu lo hamba agqokile solo njalo nanamhla lokho. Akagezi. Akanjinji. Solo umile ndzawonye naleyo covers lo angena nayo 7 years solo aphansi naleyo covers.
Vele kancane mama ngathi niyakhala njengoba nilethe mhlambe nebatukulu lana bashiye abantwana emuva. Ngabe isimo sinjani sempilo emakhaya?
Sibuhlungu baba. Sibuhlungu shem lo wami nje washiya abantwana labangu4. Lo luswane beluna 5 months. Kodwa nyalo seluna 6. Inleyo nje impilo ukuthi umuntu angakubona mawuhamba athi uphilile kani lengekhathi umane ukhulume ngithi angikhulume nje ngibonye bathi ongibona ungathi kude lapha ngibuhlungu khona kani lengekhathi ngiyasha ngiyalimala.
Siyabonga kakhulu mama ngakhuleka. That's Pretty Nkambule's mother just talking about the pain and suffering after that incident. These people who are underground, they left behind their children, and the situation at home is very difficult. And as she is saying, it's even difficult for her to sleep as each and every time she gets to think about what transpired. Let me bring in the leader of Action SA, Mr. Herman Mashaba. He's one of the people who have tried to intervene in as far as the situation is concerned to ensure that the container is brought to surface from underground. Mr. Mashaba, we saw you join the families going into the mine and also being part of that prayer session. Is there anything tangible that maybe you are going to tell the families? When I spoke to you yesterday, you said that you'll give a detailed report maybe today about the way forward.
Yes, absolutely, and thank you very much for giving us this opportunity again. Absolutely, do have the team of our legal people who've been working on this matter ever since it was brought to our attention in January of 2020. We are making progress, but the stumbling block is the lack of support, the lack of action from the South African government. For some reason, we are completely ignored. They are allowing mine management and the business rescue practitioners to do as they please. As you are aware, there's already 2 court orders that are contempt thereof, and nothing is really happening. But not that something is happening. Something is happening in the sense that why should it take so long? Why should it take so much legal costs for us to unearth this matter, expose this matter? At the moment, as I'm talking to you, as you are aware, the Supreme Court of Appeal came out with a judgment in December to get BRP to take the proposals of companies that are interested in buying this mine, with one of the conditions being the retrieval of the container. So we wrote to the courts on early this week. I'll get our legal people to explain you the legal process, where we are saying yes, the court we respect and we are happy with the judgment, but without giving the timeline. We don't want to wait another. We don't want to wait another 8 years. I'm sure not us, the family. Personally, it's really a very painful situation. Every time I have to come to this mine, I have to really brief the family as if there's no progress. In excess of 2 million rands in legal costs alone. Not the other support that we give to the family, us leaving our families from time to time come out here. I mean, it's really been a very traumatic 7 years. Why the South African government, under the ANC of Nelson Mandela, can be the one actually treating poor black people like this. We grew up thinking this is an organization that is there for the marginalized, for the poor and the marginalized. Here is it, they are unleashing the kind of brutality that is it's actually beyond imagination. Chapter 9 institutions like the Human Rights Commission, we know the law enforcement agencies, the NPA, the WOX, this matter has been reported to the police. Instead of helping the family, they unleash the hardened criminals to come and bend down their structures, harass them. In the meantime, we have illegal miners mining there. Who are they mining for? We saw today, I raised the issue of the kind of security deployed to guard innocent people like us. But every day, the family is away. Illegal miners going in there, nothing, it's really happening. So it looks like there's something bigger that the South African government is aware of protecting than the eye can see.
All right, thank you very much for talking to us. That is Herman Mashaba. He is the president of Action SA, yes, on the ground here at Lily Mine, and he is expected to be one of the main speakers today. We've seen also some representatives from Parliament, the Portfolio Committee on Mineral Resources, so we'll keep you updated in terms of what is happening on the ground.
Mweli Masilela, thank you very much. We'll touch base with you a little bit later on. You're with